Good afternoon, guys. Wanted to do a quick video on some of the ammunition that I use, that I've actually grown fond of. Sorry, I was thrown off there. Some big bang out front. Not sure what it was. Anyhow, so I used to use the Winchester Supremes for the 30-06, but I've got a new Federal Premium. I love these little cases. I've got tons of them all over the place. But these are the 30-06, the new synthetic tips. A little bit more pricey, but my grouping seems to stay pretty close. I think I'm shooting at 200, 225 yards, and they're staying, my grouping's really close. So I really enjoy this one on the 30-06. It is a Federal. Very nice shot with this one, and she's quite a distance on her too. Anyhow, so that's the 30-06. I buy a cheaper brand like the Remingtons, or there is a cheaper brand for the Federals, but I use the Remingtons. Cheaper. I get in a box for about, I think it's $18, and they're just a lead tip. Nothing special. Usually use these for practice, for sighting in, whatever. But they're obviously I'm not going to go spend the big money on the big ones and go play around. So Remington is the cheap one I use. I don't know if I'm allowed to say their name, but I am endorsing them. Not meaning to. Anyways, so that's the 30-06 bunch. I kind of try to stick to the same. I am out of the new Federals, the synthetic tip here. I am out of those, so I will have to go hit Sale or Cabela's and stock up on those. Next is, and that's for my 30-06, my stainless steel Stalker X-Bolt. I showed you the Browning in a previous video. This is for my 270 Win. I fell in love with these. These things are great, and actually I get these at Sale for $28 a box. But well worth the money. I've had no issues with them. It's a perfect shot. Let me open up so I can show you one. I like how they come into the hard plastic. I believe you get what you pay for, and when I'm out there for deer, bear, I prefer to use the 270. The 30-06 is a little bit too much power. I do have slugs I use on the 12 gauge. Now these are the Hornabees. Very nice, very reliable, and I will not go anything else unless something can prove otherwise. I love this shot. She's pretty good. Sorry, I haven't even been getting into details. Okay, so this one, it's 130 grain. I like to keep it within about 250. I don't know. 250, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, my mind's going all over the place, and I'm dropping things. Anyways, so for about 250, they're pretty good up to 400, but 250 is good for me. Anything too far, I'm not so sure myself. I'm not that much of a pro just as yet, but I'm comfortable with those, so I'll stick with those. And those are the American Whitetail made by Hornby. So the slugs I was talking about that I'll use for bigger game, specifically bear. I wouldn't use these on anything else. I don't know. I just don't like this big ass thing going inside an animal, and I'm suffering. And I like the other ones clean shot straight through. The 270, the 30-06 is a little much, because the 30-06 will go in that size, okay, but on the other side there's a hole like that. I'm not kidding you, it's a hole punched through, and sometimes the insides are coming out. The animal, you hear him groaning for 20 minutes. I think it's just way too much suffering for that. I don't think it's right, but that's my opinion. Everybody else has their own. I like a clean, ethical kill on my hunt. So, next is another 30-06 I didn't show, I should have, are the Federal, and not the same ones as I showed you, the synthetic. These are last year's, and come with a nice little belt feature, but no, I like the closed in, like my Browning there, the closed-in wallet, or I have a belt one for my shotgun shells. I'd rather carry these around, not lugging stuff around in bags, yada yada, hunting, one shot, two shot, whatever. I like to be able to have them right there on my belt, and some people just put this to their belt. It'll connect through there, go behind the back, come out the other side, and it's pretty flexible. So anyhow, so I didn't show you those. Those are 30-06. They're not a bad round. They're a little bit more pricey than the Remingtons I buy. The only reason I get these is deer. Sorry, not deer. See, I'm even losing it today. I use these for moose hunting. They're probably one of the better. Not too much suffering, not too much of damage to the moose, but she'll do the job. She'll do it nicely too. And we discussed the slugs. They're Winchesters, deer or bear. Deer, I don't think I would take a shotgun for deer. That's just my own personal preference. I don't know. That's just me. I would rather use the 270 on deer. The 30-06 I'll use on big game like moose. 270 again for bear. These slugs, maybe bear. I wouldn't use them on deer. Anyways, they're not a bad one. The partition golds. Little bit pricier for a few shots in a box. They're 3-inch. Velocity's 1580. 385 grain. Not a bad one, but I don't take a shotgun for bear hunting. If I were to, those would be the slugs, and that's why they're still sitting around. Okay, cheap quickly. My 22s, I get a decent price for 222 rounds, as you can see, $19. I can go through a box in one sitting, whether it's in the backfield or normally don't waste my time bringing a 22 to the range. It's not worth it. Needless to say, it's a funny story. We were teaching some of the kids and family, whatever, shooting last year on my brother-in-law's property, and I actually took down a tree. After hours of shooting at it, I finally finished off the last little bit of rounds I had, and the last shot I took, the tree actually came down. So I like the Winchesters. They do their job. That's that. These ones, black clouds. This is waterfowl. This is ducks, geese, whatever. You know what waterfowl is. These are the ones I prefer. They're the nicest that I've come across. I believe there is another brand out there that's supposed to be a little bit better, but I'm not going to go keep buying because of this person. That person said, you know, if I can get a shot or two off somebody and give her a go, then maybe I change. But no, this is ducks. I love these. They're 12 gauge. American product, obviously, Black Cloud. They're made by Federal, and probably one of the best 3-inch shells that I have for the 12 gauge. Number 4 shot. I recommend this to everybody, but I think there is something out that is actually killing this brand. I just can't remember the name of it. Every time I go in to get a few, like a smaller box or so, they're sold out always, and the name of it's I'll remember it after I'm done this, guaranteed. Anyways, so I use this for waterfowl. I like them. They do the job. Nothing more, nothing less. No suffering, no blowing the bird to bits. That does its job. The velocity is 1450 feet per second. It's an awesome shot. Anyways, okay, and I think those are mostly the guns that I've showed you so far. I don't want to start showing you the other ammo. I'll get to that when I start showing you the other guns. And there was one more video I did show, and it was of a M&P Smith & Wesson 40 cal. And this is what they seem quite expensive, but they're actually not in this neck of the woods. I'm sure you guys can get them cheaper, but as you can see, 40, 250 bulk. Oh, the price tag is on it, so you don't see I'm lying. Oh, let it focus in. As you can see, it's trying to, but it doesn't want to. We'll go closer, maybe it'll pick it up. That's really weird. It won't pick it up. There you go. Okay. 85, 250 rounds. You know, I love them. These are awesome. They're well worth the money. She's pretty accurate. They are spears. They're just probably one of the best I've ever seen. Like 9s, I got the Smith & Wesson 40 because it was convertible. I'm not getting words out today. I'm keep hearing noises out front like construction or something, and we're not expecting anything on the street, but sidetracking me. Anyways, so I use these for my 40 cal. I bought the 40 Smith & Wesson Admin P90 40. Jesus, see, I'm doing it again. Sorry, guys. One of these days I'll become a wicked actor. But anyways, those are my bullets. That's my ammo and the guns that I've shown so far. Anything else, you'll have to wait for when I show the next batch of guns. Anyhow, I'm off to do another video. I'm actually doing some whole chickens, so I got to do that video up, get that out to you. This is just a little rundown. Oh, look at that. This is my first rangefinder. Not a bad one. Did its job, but she sits in there, and it doesn't feel like a battery's in it. There's a little bit of weight, so you tell. But anyways, that's just sitting in the top tray. I like to carry knives. And there's that call. I just bought that one. I just bought that one. Couldn't find it last week. Anyhow, okay guys, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want you guys to have a great day. Thanks.